The pressure today may come from two directions at once, Aquarius. Someone close may want more time, more certainty, or more emotional availability, just as your work, public responsibilities, or future plans demand your full attention. You may be tempted to stay neutral, say maybe, or quietly carry the burden alone. But that middle ground could become more exhausting than a clear decision. Teddy's energy asks a sharper question. Where are you trying to keep everyone happy at the cost of being understood? The answer may shape a conversation with a partner, client, family member, or collaborator, and it may reveal that the real issue is not conflict at all. It is coordination. The bigger picture. From the Western perspective, the moon in Scorpio moves through your 10th house of career, reputation, authority, and visible responsibility. Its square to Jupiter in Leo in your 7th house brings the expectations of other people into direct contact with your professional role. Current transit suggests that someone may need an answer from you while your own obligations already feel non-negotiable. The solution is not a dramatic choice between work and relationship. It is an honest agreement about what is actually possible. Name your availability. Offer a specific alternative. Clarify who is responsible for what. Vagueness can feel compassionate in the moment, but it often creates disappointment later. There is a more constructive current beneath this tension. The Scorpio moon also trines Mars in Cancer, helping you and another person address daily logistics, routines, chores, health concerns, or a recurring responsibility. A practical fix may not look romantic, but it can restore trust faster than a grand promise. Still, keep expectations realistic. One improved routine is progress. It does not need to solve every unresolved issue at once. Love and ambition. A close relationship may be asking you to choose a side today. You might prefer to remain above the disagreement, especially if you can see several perspectives. Yet loyalty does not always mean escalating conflict. Sometimes it means speaking clearly enough that the people who have supported you know where you stand. This becomes especially important when partnership and ambition overlap. Client, colleague, business partner, or a romantic partner could interpret silence as uncertainty. If an agreement needs revision, make the terms concrete. Confirm the deadline. Define the budget. Decide what you can genuinely contribute. Your reputation is strengthened not by doing everything, but by being dependable about the things you say you will do. Here is today's deeper reframe. A boundary is not evidence that a relationship is failing. It may be the first sign that the relationship is becoming real enough to survive daily life. The same clarity that protects your career can protect your connection, because both depend on expectations that can actually be met. That is also why money deserves restraint today. Avoid risky financial moves or promises based on optimism alone. From next week, the Sun enters Virgo and begins turning attention toward joint finances, property, banking, valuables, and shared resources. That shift may offer early signs of themes that develop more strongly from mid-2027, when a more favorable long-term money cycle is indicated. For now, observe rather than assume. Notice changes in property values, local markets, taxation, leadership, or possible income streams, but do not treat early information as permanent certainty. Inner world and guidance. Your mind may have been racing lately, Aquarius, and today asks you to reset before responding. Spend time with friends who make you feel more like yourself. Let family connections be imperfect but meaningful. Even where there have been disagreements, familiar people may offer a form of understanding that is difficult to replace. Show appreciation in a way that feels tangible. A sincere message, a helpful gesture, or simply being present can soften tension without pretending it never existed. If you are partnered, this is a useful day to leave an old disagreement behind through one shared practical action. If you are single, smoother social energy may make connection feel more natural when you are not overthinking the outcome. Care for the body that carries all this mental activity. Hydrate. Choose nourishing food, avoid secondhand smoke where possible, and slow your pace enough to hear your own thoughts. If travel is part of your day, local culture and familiar surroundings may be more restorative than an overpacked schedule. The way through today's tension is not to become more available to everyone. It is to become more truthful about your capacity. Choose the responsibility that is yours, honor the alliance that matters, and let the rest become a conversation rather than a silent burden.